The next concept is number ranges. So in SAP, each and every document will be identified with document number, and these document numbers are associated with document type. For each document type, you have to specify a document number, a number range for the document type. So what are the characteristics of these number ranges? These number ranges are company code specific, means company code dependent, means if you have 4 different company codes, then for all your different company codes, you have to maintain a different number ranges. Okay. Then here the concept is, if you create a number range 1 to 100 and you have a company 1, 2, 3, 4, so that single number range you cannot assign to all 4 company codes. That is the meaning of company code dependent. Number ranges are year specific or year dependent. For every fiscal year, you have to maintain a new number range. For fiscal year 2024, you have specified the number range. Then for 2025, you have to define again a fresh number range. It can be in a continuous series, but you have to define it again. It is not a one-time configuration. Every year, you have to define number range for your document types. A document number range must maintain number range intervals against number range. You cannot just specify that 01 for a particular document type. That 01 needs to contain a number range, number interval, means number series. Okay, if like we have seen here that a document type SA, the number range is 01. So that 01 must contain a number interval, that is number series, 1 to 100, 1 to 1000, 1000 to 2000, like that. You cannot just specify a code number range with a blank number range interval. That is the meaning of the statement, numbers must maintain number range interval against the number range. These number ranges are 2 types, internal number range and external number range. So what you can understand with these terms, internal number range and external number range, how will you define it? What is the meaning of it? Define the number ranges. So this is the transaction code and menu path. So if we go to another session and we'll go to transaction code FPN1, and there are 2 methods to define number range for the document. Like if you go to this document type and if you click on this number range information, system will take you to the same transaction code. So now the method to define the number range for a document type is that you need to open 2 different sessions. In first session, you need to open the document types configuration for document type, and second session you can open the session to define the document number ranges. Here you have to enter your company code and select change interval. And now with the help of keys on the keyboard, alt tab, you can switch between the sessions. And here for document type SA, we'll define the number range is 01 fiscal year 2024, and we'll define the number interval as 1 to 100. So if I select this checkbox, it will become an external number range. Then the end user needs to enter the numbers within this number series manually for every document that is entered as journal document. So similarly, for all these document types, we will define the number ranges. So now I will define the number range for DR, that is customer invoice. So double click on it. The number range is 18. So insert line 18. Then DZ for customer payment 14. Then DG for customer credit memo 16. Then KR vendor invoice 19. KZ for vendor payment 17. KG for vendor credit memo 17. We have already defined, so we don't need to define it. Then since it is practice server, so I am not changing, but for each document type, you need to maintain a different number range and different number range intervals.
100 के ऊपर भी डाल सकते हैं ना?
हाँ, वो मैं एक्सप्लेन कर रहा हूँ थोड़ी देर में. Then for DG it is over KG. Then for asset accounting it is AA document type. 01 we have already defined. Then AF for depreciation posting 04.
सर ये सब डालना ही जरूरी है ना, उसके बिना डॉक्यूमेंट ट्रेड नहीं होगा.
Wait, I will explain. Wait for a few minutes. So yes, we have defined all this. So you have to define the document number ranges with the number range interval for all your document types. Otherwise, system will show an error that there is no number range interval maintained for a particular document type, and you cannot post the document. The number range interval, you will get it from the client, because you have to understand that for a particular document type, what is the high number of documents that a customer required to post every year to record the transactions. For example, if customer post a sales invoice in a quantity of 1 lakh, so usually it is a practice that 1 lakh sales invoices are being posted. So you have to define the number range interval in the series up to 1 lakh or 2 lakh. Okay. So depending on the number of documents a client needs to be posted for in a particular fiscal year, depending on that number range interval, you have to define number range interval for each document type. So click on save, continue. For number range interval, there will not be any transport request generated.
Please like, share, and subscribe to SAP FICO-GURU for more valuable learning.